Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. According to Build, Manchester United have made an offer to Denis Zakaria's agents. Manchester United have held talks with Denis Zakaria's representatives. Borussia Mönchengladbach are willing to sell Zakaria for €6 million this month. Manchester United are willing to pay a transfer fee to get Zakaria this month, rather than wait until the summer. Zakaria is out of contract at Borussia Mönchengladbach in the summer. Fabrizio Romano recently provided us with an update. He said Manchester United remain interested, but they've not yet made an official bid. Rangnick appreciates the player. Zakaria is a centre defensive midfielder and is the age of 25. He's been at Borussia Mönchengladbach for 5 years. They got him from Young Boys back in 2017 for €10 million. Now, I want to give you some news on Mauricio Pochettinho. So according to reports in France, Manchester United are in secret contact with Pochettinho. Despite Pochettinho not being Ralph Rangnick's preferred choice to take over at Manchester United. The Manchester Evening News said not so long ago that Pochettinho's move to Manchester United is almost done. He said Pochettinho wants Manchester United and Manchester United want Pochettinho. Said Pochettinho will leave PSG by June at the latest. PSG have got their replacement for Pochettinho because it said PSG agreed terms with Zinedine Zidane. Revert back to earlier on this season, he said Man United were willing to pay the €10 million compensation fee for Pochettinho. Earlier on this season as well, Pochettinho came out a few times and said that I'm happy at PSG, and he did mention that he wouldn't let the Man United rumours distract him. I think Pochettinho has won a French Cup at PSG. He is a good manager even though he's hardly won anything. He's proven in the Premier League, which is beneficial. Before Pochettinho managed Tottenham, he enjoyed a 5.5-year managerial tenure at Tottenham. Back in 2018, he guided Tottenham to their first ever Champions League final. And at one point he almost won the league when he was Tottenham manager. Before Tottenham, Pochettinho managed Southampton. He only enjoyed a short managerial tenure with them, but he still managed to guide Southampton to their highest ever finish in the Premier League. And before then he managed Espanyol. Revert back to when Manchester United sacked Jose Mourinho. Manchester United should have got Pochettinho then, but the club decided to go with Solskjaer instead. There's a lot of Manchester United fans that would like to see Erik ten Hag become the next permanent manager. The other week it said Erik ten Hag was leading the race to become Manchester United's next manager. You've got to admire the work he's done at Ajax. You know, he's won a couple of titles with them. He got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals back in 2019. I like the way he develops young players. He's been Ajax manager for 5 years. He's got a contract with them until 2023. Before Ajax, he managed Utrecht. Before then, he managed Bayern Munich's reserves. And before then, he managed Go Ahead Eagles. Manchester United are looking for their 5th permanent manager since Ferguson. Manchester United have sacked 4 permanent managers since Ferguson so far. That's David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, and last year Manchester United sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ralph Rangnick, he's Manchester United's interim manager until the end of the season, and it did initially say that he will take a consultancy role for a further 2 years, but now the consultancy role for Rangnick could be in doubt. Rangnick's been Manchester United's interim manager for over a month now. He's lost 1 game so far. Man United lost to Wolves the other week, 1-0 at Old Trafford. That was the first time Wolves won at Old Trafford since 1980. The other week, there was reports coming out saying that Rangnick is already losing the dressing room at Manchester United, and it said 17 Manchester United players are unhappy. So he's already under pressure. But despite that, Rangnick got told that transfer funds are available for him this month. So reflecting on that, Rangnick will be backed by the Glazers this month. When Rangnick first came in, he identified Manchester United's midfield as a weakness. He's made it clear that he wants a centre defensive midfielder. I'm very sceptical that Manchester United will offer Rangnick the job on a permanent basis. There has been poor performances under Rangnick so far, but reflecting on that, Rangnick's blameless. I think the players are to blame for the poor performances. The players are the biggest problem at Manchester United at the moment. Before Manchester United, Rangnick was the head of sports and development at Lokomotiv Moscow. To his credit, he has made changes since he's come in, because he brought Ewan Sharp in as an assistant coach and analyst. He also brought Chris Armisen as an assistant coach, and he brought Saz Chalens in as a sports psychologist. Now, Manchester United play Aston Villa in the Premier League this Saturday. It's a 5:30 kick-off, and it's at Villa Park. I've already given you the preview for the game. This will be a tough game against Aston Villa. Aston Villa have got some good players in their team. Obviously Aston Villa have got Ollie Watkins. He's one of the best players they've got. Ollie Watkins recovered from COVID not so long ago. Ollie Watkins is a former Brentford player. They've also got Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey has made an impact at Aston Villa. Aston Villa got him from Bayer Leverkusen. Leon Bailey is not available at the moment because he's out with injury. Obviously missed the cup game on Monday. Danny Ings he's also made an impact at Aston Villa. Aston Villa got him from Southampton. I thought Denis was very good when he was at Southampton. They've got Trezeguet. Trezeguet is at the African Cup of Nations at the moment. Bertrand Traore, he's also at the African Cup of Nations at the moment. Villa have Anwar El Ghazi, but just want to give you some news on him. El Ghazi is set to join Everton on loan until the end of the season, so he won't be a Villa player for long. They've got John McGinn of Aston Villa. He's probably the best player they've got. John McGinn won't be playing in this game on Saturday because he is suspended. Last week, Aston Villa signed Philippe Coutinho from Barcelona on loan until the end of the season. Philippe Coutinho's recently had COVID. He could be making his debut against us this Saturday. Coutinho didn't play any part in the cup game on Monday. They've also got Jacob Ramsey. They've got Douglas Luiz. To be honest with you, I don't really rate Douglas Luiz. Marvellous Nakamba. He's out with injury at the moment. Aston Villa have now got Lucas Dean from Everton. Reports have said today from Sky and the BBC and that Aston Villa have agreed a 25 million transfer fee to sign Everton left back Lucas Dean. That's a good signing for Aston Villa. You know, could he make his debut against us this Saturday? They've also got Ezri Konsa. That's good. They've got Tyrone Mings. He's a centre-back. Manchester United were linked with him a while ago. They've got Matty Cash. Matt Target, they've got him. They've got Morgan Sanson. They've got Buendia. They got him from Norwich. Ashley Young, he's also at Aston Villa. Ashley Young has been out with a toe injury. He didn't play any part in the cup game on Monday. Ashley Young's in his second spell at Aston Villa. You know, Young is a former Manchester United player. You know, Young was a long-serving player at Man United. He was at Man United for 8.5 years. If he can play on Saturday, he'll be reuniting with Man United. And one of the goalkeepers Villa have got is Martinez. So yeah, it's a pretty decent squad. Obviously, the Aston Villa manager is Steven Gerrard. When Aston Villa appointed him in, he signed a 3.5-year deal. I think he's done a pretty good job at Aston Villa so far. But they haven't been in great form recently. Before Aston Villa, Steven Gerrard was at Rangers. He won the Scottish Premiership with Rangers. And before then, he managed Liverpool's under-18s. The game on Monday in the Cup was Steven Gerrard's first time at Old Trafford as a manager. Before Steven Gerrard, Aston Villa had Dean Smith. They sacked Dean Smith earlier on this season. Dean Smith is now the Norwich City manager. Let me put into the equation that Aston Villa lost Jack Grealish to Man City. Villa did receive £100 million for him now. Not so long ago, Tuanzebe left Aston Villa to join Napoli on loan. They lost Tom Eaton to us last summer. Let him go on a free. And they're about to lose Anwar El Ghazi. This will be the second time Manchester United will be playing Aston Villa this week. Man United beat Aston Villa in the FA Cup third round 1-0 on Monday. The only goal of that game came from a Scott McTominay header. It was McTominay's second goal of the season. And McTominay got man of the match. It was a lovely cross by Fred to pick out McTominay. The game on Monday though, Aston Villa dominated the vast majority of it. Aston Villa had some good chances. They had 2 goals disallowed for offside. Danny Ings had his goal ruled out by VAR because in the build-up, Jacob Ramsey was caught in an offside position and he was blocking Cavani, and Ollie Watkins had his goal disallowed. Villa would have been happy with the performance on Monday in the Cup. They had just been disappointed with the result. Manchester United do play Middlesbrough in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Manchester United have got some players out. Obviously, Paul Pogba, he's out with a hip injury. Prior to the Villa game in the Cup, Rangnick gave us an injury update on Pogba. He said Pogba's going to be out for at least another 4 weeks. The other week, Paul Pogba denied being offered a contract at Manchester United. The Sun said that Manchester United offered Paul Pogba a new £500,000 a week contract that would have made Pogba the highest paid player in Premier League history. Pogba's out of contract at Man United in the summer. If he leaves this year, he'll leave in the summer. He won't leave this month. Anthony Martial, he's recently been out with injury. Martial doesn't really get in the team anyway. Martial should leave Man United this year. But Marca said that Sevilla have culled their interest in Martial. Fabrizio Romano said not so long ago that Sevilla can't pay Anthony Martial's full salary plus loan fee. Towards the end of last year, Man United rejected a loan offer from Sevilla for Martial. Martial's made it clear that he's not interested in making a move to Newcastle. The other week there was rumours about a swap deal involving Ousmane Dembele and Martial. I said I don't want Ousmane Dembele at Man United because he's too injury prone. But Rangnick confirmed towards the end of last year that Martial wants to leave Man United, as Martial did hold talks with Rangnick over his future. And Martial's agent confirmed that Martial wants to leave this month. Martial's demanding more game time, isn't he? He's not good enough to represent the club. The best season Martial enjoyed was his debut season under Louis van Gaal. Man United paid the initial fee of $36 million for Martial from Monaco back in 2015. Martial's been at the club for 7 years. He scored 79 goals in 268 appearances in all competitions, and Martial's under contract with the club until 2024. I just want to give you some news on Diego Dalot. Well, I mentioned it on my last video, didn't I? But I'll just remind you again. Diego Dalot is expected to be available for the game against Villa in the league this weekend. Because Diego Dalot obviously picked up an injury in the cup game on Monday. I think it was an ankle injury. Dalot wasn't too bad against Villa on Monday, actually. Dalot's had some good games this season, especially under Rangnick. He's actually appeared to be our first choice right back under Rangnick. I think Dalot could leave the club though this year. You know, he's been subjected to transfer speculation before. You know, last season Dalot had a loan spell with AC Milan, so reflecting on that, he gained some experience. You know, Man United got Dalot from Porto for around £19 million. Luke Shaw won't be playing any part in this game on Saturday because Luke Shaw is suspended. Scott McTominay won't be playing any part either because he's also suspended. It's a shame he can't play in the league game this weekend because McTominay's done well in the last few games. Eric Bailly, he won't be playing any part because Eric Bailly is at the African Cup of Nations. The last game Bailly played for Manchester United was the 3-1 win against Burnley. That was the final game of last year. Bailly came off injured in that game and he had to be replaced by Varane. I give you the news, didn't I, on Bailly this morning. Damasio's confirmed that Eric Bailly has agreed to join AC Milan. You know, he said in the past few hours there's been positive signs from Manchester United. You know, AC Milan are looking to reach an agreement with the player. So AC Milan want Bailly on loan, and then obviously the loan could include an option to buy, or it may even include an obligation to buy. You know, Bailly is extremely interested in a move to Italy. You know, Bailly doesn't really get in our team, does he? He lost his place in the team a while ago with obviously Man United signing Varane last summer, and for some reason Lindelof's been preferred to Bailly. He was certainly preferred to Bailly when we had Solskjaer. He's injury prone is Bailly as well, which is a concern. Revert back to April last year, Bailly signed a new contract with Man United until 2024. Bailly's been at Man United for around 6 years. Man United got him from Villarreal back in 2016. Manchester United paid £30 million. Bailly's made 113 appearances for us in all competitions and he's only managed to score 1 goal. And Amad Diallo, he's also at the African Cup of Nations. I'm hearing that Amad Diallo is going out on loan. But in this game against Villa this Saturday, Rangnick will make some changes from the FA Cup game against Villa. Manchester United won this fixture at Villa Park last season 3-1. You know, Villa won at Old Trafford earlier on this season in the league 1-0. That was the first time Aston Villa won at Old Trafford since 2009. And Manchester United's next game after Villa is Brentford. That's on Wednesday the 19th of January. That obviously is a rearranged game because Manchester United were supposed to be playing Brentford on Tuesday the 14th of December last year, but the game got postponed because Man United got hit by a COVID outbreak. So anyway guys, on my next video I'll be giving you my predictions for this game, you know, like my score prediction, who I think is going to score the goals, and then obviously tomorrow at some point I'll be giving you my predicted 11 for the game. So take care, God bless guys, and I'll see you all again very soon.